Okay, I'm thinking we'll share it here, Doug.
Yeah, you are. There's front and back.
Front and back. Well, that looks like
yes,
the mountain range in,
it does look like
Arizona.
Yeah. Well, I've started carving them. Rough carved them on the router. I've just got to do a bit more carving there on the router, and then I should start using my chisel to start bringing obviously the right shape.
Yeah.
But
oh God, what's going on here?
I don't know. It's just
not a ring for 2 hours while we're watching telly, and then all of a sudden. Right, you're back. Okay.
Okay. So as you can see, I've drawn out rough drawings of where I'm going to carve a bit more on the router. There's lots of ways you can do this, by the way.
Okay.
If you're just doing one off, you can do all your contours how you want them, and then you just drill loads of holes at different depths.
Oh yeah. So when the holes vanish, you're there.
And then when you've yeah, exactly it. But I'm doing it on the router because I can get perfectly flat and level surfaces. Okay, all the way around. And I'm doing the same all the way. Most of it will be carved with chisels and such like.
How do you know that you're going to do exactly the same on the other side?
The other side, you keep measuring it.
Yeah.
That. Set a gauge.
Well, no, yeah.
We've done this before, I think.
Yeah, I know, we have.
So we set a gauge, to the depth I wanted.
Yeah.
And then you just keep shooting, or you're taking it down slowly. You don't do it quickly.
No, but I was thinking, shame you can't get the same drawings and just...
Well, I can, because I know them in my head.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I do know what I've done.
I bet online somewhere somebody has probably got some kind of templates that you can buy.
Well, there's loads of ways to do it. You can do it with a CNC machine. You can set it all up on a CNC machine. That defeats the object of being hand maker.
So obviously the reverse of that is flat.
Yes.
Yeah. What about the other ones? Let's see the one below.
That's the back.
Yeah.
And that's got the same drawings on. Look.
Yeah.
So it'll be the same.
So which is the back again?
This is the back.
Yeah.
And this is maple. And I shall do the same. These are all me lunatic-y drawings I've done.
Yeah.
And I shall go to them next, all round the router, just taking graduations off each time.
Yeah.
Until I don't do anything there.
So how carved is the back? Shouldn't the back not be very carved?
They are carved. They're not as thick as you'd think. They're an inch thick.
Yeah.
In the middle. That's all they are.
No, I mean, like, sort of, most people are overweight, aren't they, now? So if you kind of want it flat at the back, probably, wouldn't you? The back of the guitar.
Well, you might want
carved
it,
at the
but you're
front.
not going to get it.
You're only talking about probably half an inch, aren't we, if that?
Inch.
Difference, yeah.
Inch thickness.
Fair enough. So is there anything else going on that you
just carved down to just less than a quarter inch at the edge?
Yeah. Anything else you can show Mr. Will?
No, I can't show him anything else. There's his sides. I don't know whether he's seen them.
Yeah, we've already seen them. Don't even pick them up.
I've got all his jigs there.
Yeah.
All in the way. I've made all the jigs for it. There they all are.
Yeah.
The sides will sit in that jig, and then I shall start working on them.
See that pencil there? I use that to write something. Just you can put it away if you want.
Oh no, thanks.
Don't leave it there.
I won't.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, there's nothing more you can say about the carving.
Well, I'm just carrying on with it, and if I can get these repairs out of the way today, I can do some carving. I've got the router set up, you see.
Oh, you use that one over there, do you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The overhead router.
Yeah.
That's a handmade overhead router. It was made by an old friend of mine.
Not Mr. Dix.
Mr. Dix.
Oh yeah.
And he was a brilliant engineer. This is just a router I bought at a trade show in the 70s.
Was it a routing trade show?
No, it was just a woodworking show, and it's German. And it says so there, German.
German.
And it says the name.
The motor's German.
I think it's Hofner or something. Hafner.
The motor's German.
This whole thing's German.
Yeah, and then Mr. Dix made the rest of it.
And it was a plunge router. I bought it as a plunge router.
Plunge? Why is it?
It's got a plunge, so you put a cutter in and they go up, down, upside down.
Did they used to call that plunging?
Plunge router.
Is that a technical term?
Yeah. But it was so powerful.
Yeah.
That you couldn't fucking hold it.
Too
and
much.
I was in my strong days.
Too much plunge.
It's like that.
Too much plunge.
Yeah, so it's really super powerful. It's been through the fire, and the only damage to it was the switch. It's melted the.
I think that actually, look at that motor. You could probably imagine it that could probably power my car.
Yeah, probably would.
Yeah.
It's a smashing machine.
So
So anyway, Mr. Dix worked it all out and made me this router, and it's so good. And this is just a spacer now I've put on while I'm working on Mr. Wilkes.
You know what I thought that was?
What?
I thought that was a little breakfast bar where you sit when you know, in the morning.
No, this is going to be a 3 SG Junior, I think, or something like that.
I thought it was a bit of scrap.
Yeah, this isn't Brazilian mahogany.
You can tell the truth, you know.
But it's nice mahogany. It's nice. It's a good piece of mahogany. And well, I'll put it there because I can show you the router now.
Is it Brazilian mahogany?
No.
You're just trying to avoid
no,
being arrested?
It's African mahogany. Right. This.
You know what? I'm going to come closer. Hold it right there.
Okay.
Getting too
This
hard.
is the router he made, and he's got. Oh, if you look down here with your camera, you've got all them different depth stops you can set for different heights.
It's like the Starship Enterprise.
Yes, and you plunge up and down.
Plunge?
Yeah, there it is, and you've got a click on there, and it locks in.
Oh, yeah.
There, look, see? But it's, there you go, look, it's clipped on.
Yeah.
See that? Very clever how he's done it. And that fits in there. You can have different size followers.
Yeah.
Right, for different cutters.
Yeah.
This is just a great big cutter I've been using for Mr. Wilkes.
Yeah.
That's
just to knock.
I don't need a follower for this.
Chunks off with. Yeah.
But it doesn't take chunks off if you don't want it to. It takes little fine bits.
Yeah, but like lots at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I don't want lots. I don't need now. I don't think I need that cutter in. I think I probably need just the ordinary.
Yeah.
To do the rest of the shaping. I probably need that one, which I'm going to put in. I think I've done with that one now.
Okay. Why put that wood back there?
Eh? Because I'm just thinking, well, it's somewhere to put it.
Okay.
I don't know whether to use that yet. I might just need to get the edge of them pieces of wood down to 1/4 inch.
Okay, we're still talking Mr. Will here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me think about it. I don't think I will. No, I don't need that. You're quite right. I'm going to put in the 1/2 inch now, 1/2 inch cutter, because
Jesus.
the edges don't need to go down any thinner than that yet.
Sounds quite heavy.
It is heavy.
Oh, it's not that bad.
a solid block of proper hard wood.
Yeah.
So yes, I'll be taking that off now. Now, I used to be able to use these. This is a new thing. I used to be able to use these to undo it with, because these are the official ones.
Yeah.
But now, since that collet, as it's called, has gotten a bit. It's gotten a bit wayward, so I have to.
Extra leverage.
I have to have more leverage. Yeah.
That's 2 pipe bombs there.
I tried to get a new collet for it from Hafner, and they were quite snotty with me when I phoned them up. They were, oh, we don't make that kind of thing anymore. We do big machines.
Yeah. You know.
I thought, well, you jumped up twat. That was the woman on the phone from Germany.
Yeah.
And she was horrible.
Could have been in a bad mood.
We don't do parts for that model anymore.
Well,
could have said it nicer than that, I thought. So, lousy swine.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, well.
That's what you need sometimes.
Well, I think when they make quality instruments like this, they should have made parts for them.
Whoa. Lifetime guarantee?
I think so, yeah. Well, why make them if they can't look in...
You can't keep a stock of components for your one worldwide
well, I think they should.
Built
I
motor.
think the bastards should. That's what I'm saying. You can get parts for most old things. I wish I could get new knees. But yes, that's the only thing I needed really for it, a new collet.
Yeah.
It's a smashing machine, listen to it. I've had that since 1974.
Whatever turns you on, I suppose.
1974 probably, I've had that since. And that's pretty good, isn't it?
There's not a date on there.
No, there's no date. You'd think there would be, wouldn't you? But they don't care, do they?
What does it say on there?
It says all sorts of values and stuff about the motors and stuff. Okay. I can't remember. It's been knocked about a bit, that. Let's say it's gone through the fire.
Whose choice was it to paint it gold after it?
Right, that's Robert.
'Cause I don't like that.
After the fire, because this was all burnt up, we had to have a new cable on.
Yeah.
And he bloody painted it gold.
Yeah.
It's revolting.
Been listening to too much Spandau Ballet probably that week.
I don't know. I don't think it's revolting.
It's terrible. Yeah. If you want to make yourself look stupid, then that was the way to do it.
If you think you're offended, how do you think I feel?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's that saying? Oh no, I think it was something else. Well then, Doug, I think that'll do.
Yeah.
That'll do. So we've done Mr.
So that's a pin router.
Yeah, pin router. We've done Mr. Dix's plunging up and down pin router.
Upsy downsy.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Excellent. Okay then.
And it's perfectly central. When I had the factory, that was more accurate than the big Wadkin router I had.
Okay, I don't know what.
Well, Wadkin router, it was a 7-ton one.
Okay.
Great big cast iron with a 3-phase with a great big thing underneath, a big engine underneath that made it go up to 20,000 revs.
Is that one of the things that you used a forklift truck?
That's it, yeah.
To lift it up to the second floor, like a complete lunatic.
Yes.
I wasn't there, but people told me about that. They said it was like death waiting to happen.
It was.
Yeah.
That was really bad, and the 7-ton planer we had, Dankart planer.
Oh, who was driving the forklift?
A 21-year-old thought he would live forever, lad. Absolutely so dangerous. We all wanted to run away when he was doing it. There was a hole in the side of the building.
Yeah.
It was an old pot bank.
Yeah.
And it was not a level ground he was on.
Yeah.
And he was in a forklift.
Yeah.
And he got this machine on the top.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get it through the hole. That was the planer. He couldn't get it through the hole straight.
Yeah.
So he climbed around onto the forks and he was pushing this bloody 7-ton machine into the hole.
Right.
It was so dangerous. It was so dangerous.
If it had slipped off, it would have been terrible.
That's right.
Well, never mind. Also,
My machine would have been broke.
So what would the alternative have been?
There wasn't one.
If he wasn't there?
There wouldn't have been one. Kevin, his name
Must be
was.
a crane or something that you could have got.
Absolutely brilliant. He was so good to us that day. The second time we moved, because that was the office building in Bottislow.
Well, hang on. I take it he was obviously a
forklift
very
truck
qualified
driver, yeah.
Forklift truck. Did he cheat into?
He could drive one.
Did he cheat into Dick Shit and Chips after? Doing
Probably,
a fine job?
yeah. Probably.
And he's still alive.
We think we give him £1 for doing it as well.
He's still alive.
Hey? Yeah, still. I saw him about last year, I think. Yeah, he's still fine.
That could be the kiss of death. You always say, when you hear somebody dying, you say like, "I only saw him like about 3 weeks ago."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I take it he doesn't play guitar.
No, he didn't then.
Oh.
I just met him in another one of the factory units.
Yeah.
And he was just there visiting his girlfriend, who was a seamstress at Dave Stirrups.
Did he say to him, "Come across the pub, I want to buy you 10 pints, then I've got
No, we're
something related to it."
discussing the problems we were going to have to move our stuff.
But where did he get the forklift from? Whose was
He
it?
borrowed it off from Joiners in one of the other units.
Obviously, he didn't tell them what he was going to do, probably.
Yeah, just moving machinery.
Did they all come out and watch?
No, there was only me and... can't remember now.
Was it Nick? Probably.
Nick, probably.
Yeah.
Watching, helping. We were supposed to be helping, but we ran away.
Were you near to a canal?
Yes.
Could you have tipped backwards and...
No, we weren't that near.
Okay.
It was a big yard.
Yeah. Okay, I get you. Yeah.
No, we weren't.
So, what happened to the machinery when you
set it all up in the offices.
No, when your factory ended.
Oh no, we didn't end in that unit.
Oh.
Well, we ended up in a bigger unit. We were only in there for temporary.
Okay.
He had to reverse what he did the year later.
Oh really?
Yeah. And he had to move it round to the big factory, and that was upstairs as well. So we had to do that.
Is that in the same
a different
area?
way. No, we had to hoist them all up.
No, I mean, was it in the same area, location?
Oh yes, same factory unit.
I can't
It was
remember.
across the yard.
Yeah, I've been there, but I can't remember it.
You used to go in. The canal was there. The yard was here. You drove in. It was a big industrial unit, and so there was units all the way around that way, like. And I ended up in the front office.
Yeah.
Upstairs. It was a big unit.
Yeah.
Right, but it was called the offices.
Yeah.
Of the original.
You're kidding? The office was called the offices.
The offices, yeah. And the unit I ended up with was 10,000 square foot.
Yeah.
On the top.
Oh yeah, who's this?
It's a person.
Right, we better end then, eh?
Okay.
So say adios.
See you in a bit.